76ers taking on the Wizards. For the 76ers, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance with the win here. Wizards, Sixers, coming right up on 2K Sports. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Tobias Harris.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. He's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. When you know you're on a championship contender, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room, so it does matter.
Look at the 76ers starting group. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Curry is out there with Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. And for Washington, they've got Daniel Gafford. Jones is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. And he makes that one.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Oh, man, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. It should be a great game.
Now here's Embiid. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Washington basketball.
And the Wizards with possession. Now Dinwiddie. Pass to Kuzma. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Harris. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50, 40, 90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Here's Dinwiddie. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. That one good for 2.
D will give it to you. That's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Gafford. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Here's Dinwiddie. Up and in on the layup.
All around player. Kuzma's very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Maxey passes to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Dinwiddie.
You have to admire the creativity. I mean, Kuzma, when he gets a chance for a highlight reel, he'll make a poster.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Basketball.
Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. Look at Philadelphia. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. And, of course, Washington, tied right now.
And seeing where Washington is, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the year's gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
There's still some very strong teams above them. So, yes, they are contenders, but I wouldn't call them favorites just yet.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Drains the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 7 points in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Harris passes to Thibault. Now, here's Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. It's Curry outside. Sinks the triple.
Off the catch. Curry can be automatic. I mean, he never second guesses his selection at all.
There's Dinwiddie. He's got 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
You see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
In the corner, it's Harris. Outside Curry. To the left wing. Here's Embiid. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Making outstanding use of the mid-range area. The big man, Embiid, he enjoys mixing this shot up in from time to time.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
So for the Wizards, their last game, a win against the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
In that kind of environment, every point matters. The bench was a huge reason why they won that one.
Now, here's Thibault. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times, and it's a process from making the playoffs. Then another one for the conference
substitution.
Just to go to the finals. That doesn't even have you winning a ring yet.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Here's Avdia. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Everything looked good to the finish. It almost.
The pass to Bassett. Here is Gaines. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Wizards with possession. It's a 3-point game. Passes it to Harrell. Now here's Kispert. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Avdia gets the bucket.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Maxey. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
1:51 left to play here in the first. Pass to Kispert. Launches it. He can't hit that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
So it's Washington now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And he drives in, and it goes down 2 points.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Curry looking around. It's over Avdia. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
It's hauled in by the 76ers. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. 46 seconds left in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Wizards, Bertans, he's checked in for Gill. And B subbed in for Avdia. Seconds left here in the opening quarter.
76ers foul. Furkan
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
The first free throw is good. Todd's checked in for the Wizards.
Number 20. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Philadelphia leading by 6. To Bessie. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
For Washington, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ball stolen. Here's Niang. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we got a lot of game left to play.
And so it's Philadelphia in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate. And
certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half. Pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
We've got B, Todd out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Kispert. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Now here's Kispert. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Joe with a 9-point lead. Bertans defending. Johnson outside. Shoots. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that.
For the 76ers.
So both teams making some changes here. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's the pass to Todd. And the rejection by Embiid.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around
Number
this guy.
91.
That one goes. Count it. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. Wizards trail by 13. Here's Dinwiddie, another key contributor to that nice win against New York.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Joe after the basket by Washington. Embiid inside. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And this is a testament to the concentration Embiid possesses. I mean, he's able to finish despite getting bodied up.
Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Washington calls timeout. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Washington making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Todd. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis Bertans. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for B. Now here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Holiday. He lobs it up, and Gafford throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Now, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Harris against Kuzma. Harris passes to Korkmaz. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
The dribbling maneuvering of Harris, I mean, just an absolute genius with the ball in his hands.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach, taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And the shot goes in from Embiid. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Here's Harris. Buries it down low.
Tobias Harris.
Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
I like when Harris attacks in the paint. He's got the size and length to make that work.
Gafford, no one around him. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Powell, the pass to Embiid. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For the Wizards, Harrell comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Gill in for Jones. Dinwiddie with it. 11 points in the game. And Holiday has it in the corner. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. The 76ers leading by 8. 1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. Massey, the pass to Harris. Another three for
Tobias
Philadelphia.
Harris.
Now, we've seen an
3-point field
improvement
goal.
in this aspect of Harris's game. I mean, his ability to stretch the floor with the shooting, nice.
1:39 left here in the second. Curry against Holiday. Pass to Dinwiddie. With the teardrop. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Possession remains with Washington.
Both teams
76ers
changing it up here.
substitution.
Here's Harrell. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Knicks in New York.
And how about his defense? 4 blocks on the night. He couldn't keep him down.
Philadelphia's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Gaines gets the bucket.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to them. The lack of communication, the lack of trust.
And the call
76ers
on the
foul.
shot that sends him to the
Tyrese
line.
Maxey. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
The Wizards have shot 2 free
At the
throws, and they're
line
1 of
for
2
the
so far.
Wizards. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. George Niang, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Curry. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta. With the drive, and he comes up with the deuce.
Curry.
Curry's got 12 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 6 points for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The 10-footer. And again, it's
Tyrese
Philadelphia.
Maxey.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Here's Gaines. Oh, yes, he did.
Assist goes to
5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 13-point lead. And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in half court.
Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
Well, it's never. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stop. I don't think the opponent can sustain this kind of shooting.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And so in the game for the 76ers, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Filling the perimeter slots are Curry and Feigl. And it's Maxey in at the point.
I mean, offensively, he's been their driving force, determined not to let the lead get any bigger.
Maxey passes to Curry. And here's Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And they double up Embiid. Pass to Maxey. From downtown, gets the three-pointer to fall. Maxey's got 7.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Washington with the ball. They trail by 16. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Feigl, the pass to Maxey. Shoots over Kuzma. And again, it's Philadelphia.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Back to Jones. Over Feigl. Jones, no luck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the shot goes in.
Matisse Thybulle.
And the 76ers lead by 20.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Jones. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor. That's a quality all great scorers have.
And Dinwiddie with some big shoes to fill. Steps into the vacancy. Westbrook left with the Wizards. Washington targeted Dinwiddie early in free agency.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Wizards making a switch here. Bertson has checked in. Kuzma outside. And another miss by Washington.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Holiday. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. It's hauled in by Thybulle. The 76ers leading by 20. It's stolen by Jones. Outside Holiday. Misses from short range. For Philadelphia, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And Embiid throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
The results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Now here is Holiday. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And the whistle blows.
Foul.
It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. He's checked in for Jones.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizards.
Here's Dinwiddie. 11 points in the game. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Dinwiddie passes to Kuzma. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Shot clock at 5. And Thybulle sends it back.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this
Embiid.
Oh, I love how Embiid ran the floor there. I mean, he found his spot and finished strong.
A difficult situation for Washington. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Dinwiddie passes to Beat. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Here's Curry. Embiid trying to break loose. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 14 points for the game. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Washington calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
That's his first personal foul.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
So it's Washington now. Takes a 3. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 9.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for him right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Up top, Embiid. He is defended by Harrell. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 10 points in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
There's 1:40 left to play in the third. The pass to Kispert. The 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Kispert. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Korkmaz kicks it to Gaines. 3-pointer by Embiid. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the 76ers?
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Gaines. He can't get that one. And Washington the other way now. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
The dish to Powell. Passes it to Korkmaz. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Korkmaz. And he goes in for the dunk.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Kispert wide open. He fires. And again, Washington with the triple.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
That's a 2 from Powell. And that one released in time, but no good. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Avdia. He's out there with Jones. Kispert is out there with Daniel Gafford. Now here's Johnson. After the miss from Corey Kispert, that one goes in.
Oh, what a night for Tobias Harris, and he's capable of doing this. When he's right, he can carry an offense.
Kicks it out to Jones. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Now here's Embiid. Joe passes to Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's got 15 points here in the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Avdia. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's a perfect setup. Shot the screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
And here is Johnson. Harris, right side, and the foul on Daniel Gafford.
Daniel Gafford.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal
Fouling
foul.
like that isn't
First
how
team
you
foul.
get back in the game.
Bertanis, he's checked in for Washington. It's picked off. He's guarded by Johnson. To the wing on the left. Here's Avdia. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Pass to Harris. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. Especially on the interior.
Pass to Bertans. Now here's Tom. Nice ball movement by Washington. Fires the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Let a 6'10" size food. Bertans has finished in the top 10 in three-point shooting a few times.
Wizards foul.
So
That's
it's
his
both
first
teams
personal
making
foul.
substitutions here.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. Around the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, and which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. Put a blatant statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run, regardless of different positions.
Philadelphia leading by 19 points. The pass to Joe. Here's Maxey. Passes it to Joe. Now the feed to Harris. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Assist goes
19
to
points for Tobias Harris.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Jones. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
And slam dunk by Harris.
It's easy to forget about the athleticism of Harris until he dunks on your head, and he's happy to remind you of it in that play like that.
Outside, Jones. Yep, that one goes in there. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just not enough space for him to get to the rim. I mean, and the finish is flawless.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the whistle
Washington
blows. It's
foul.
going to be on Kyle
Kyle
Kuzma.
Kuzma.
That's his first foul.
First personal
Wizards
foul.
making a switch
Third
here.
team
Carroll's
foul.
checked in. And Philadelphia making a change
76ers
here.
substitution.
Washington on D. Here's Maxey. And it's blocked. Outside, Jones. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Jones. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. It's Jones on the way. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Jones. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Harris. Now, here's Maxey. With some arc. And no good. Wizards trail by 19. Right side, Jones. And Holiday has it in the corner. And again, Washington with the triple.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
The 76ers are going 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Maxey passes to Curry. And here now is Thibault. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact. And Kuzma's definitely putting his share of work in the weight room.
The 76ers leading by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
Curry passes to Maxey. And there's the drive. That ball is good for him. Field goal is 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Timeout on the floor.
Coming off a big game,
Wizards.
his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, and that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He's been their pulse tonight, the player who's guided them to the win. And it's a win they needed coming off a loss in their last one. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter.
Wizards foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Maxey.
Washington foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his 2nd personal foul. 5th team
They
foul.
throw good, Maxey.
At the line for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie against Curry.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Maxey passes to Harris. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Harris. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Joel Embiid.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
So it's Washington now. The 76ers getting the bucket. Jones. Gafford trying to break free, and it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Last touch by Embiid. And the 76ers
Coming
with a
onto the
completely
floor
new
for the
group now.
76ers.
Here's Gafford. No good on the quick three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening
Washington
to go for
foul.
the three. I didn't think it was a
Spencer
bad choice
Dinwiddie.
on that possession.
That's his third personal foul. Team is
First
in the
one falls
penalty.
for him.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Isaiah Joe. At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shoots from the line. And the basket by Jones.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Powell kicks to Korkmaz. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Wizards basketball.
Dinwiddie against Powell. Dinwiddie dishes to Holiday. Gafford passes to Dinwiddie. Drills it from outside.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
That was certainly the case tonight, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.